everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Daniela and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and a little bit in Mercari. So today I'm going to take you along with me like I usually do. What is this little piece of hair doing? Do you guys have this, females out there, this problem where like little baby hairs just never grow and then they just stick up? It's quite annoying. Anyway, so I'm actually going to take you along with me today, as I normally do. We are going to just run some errands, so I'll probably just talk to you along the way. Might go to a couple of thrift stores, not sure. We'll see. I'm trying to limit myself a little bit because I went a little crazy the last couple of weeks, so I'm really trying to be better about that. But then I'm also going to sit down and talk to you guys about the 5 characteristics or traits or habits that I think are essential or helpful to have if you are a Poshmark seller. So I'm going to primarily be talking about Poshmark, maybe some general like reselling related habits, because that's just what I'm comfortable with and that's what I understand the most, since Poshmark is my first I guess love when it comes to reselling. I've been reselling since I was 16 years old. However, I never really understood that's what reselling was. So it's been about a year and a half that I've actually been reselling as a business. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that and whatever else pops up, I guess. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first habit that I think every reseller should develop, even if it doesn't come natural to them, is organizational skills. I think that is the number one downfall of a lot of resellers, is you just get so caught up in the minutia of every day of listing and photographing and listing and photographing and just like over and over and over again. I gotta go to the thrift store, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Then I have household things I need to do that aren't even related to reselling. I think having an organizational system put into place, now this is gonna look different for everyone, that's what's gonna help keep you on task. So for me, that's creating a daily to-do list. That's writing everything down the night before or the morning of. I wake up a little earlier, I create my list, and I know what it is that I need to do for that day. And I check things off. I love checking off boxes. It makes me more proactive. It makes me want to finish the list. That's just how it works for me. I highlight, I check, I do all these different things. I have it digitally, I have it on paper. So that's what works for me. It might work differently for you. You might need reminders set on your phone and an alarm to go off. That's fine. You might need to time yourself. That's still an organizational skill. Timing yourself and following through with it. It's pretty neat. I don't do that. I probably could. You know what I should do? I should do a video and time myself how long it takes me to do each of these steps. I'm gonna write that down. So yeah, organizational skills. It means something different for everyone. There just needs to be some type of system put into place that's going to keep you on task, because it's very easy to go down a rabbit hole of reselling and stay at a thrift store for 2 hours and then go to another one and stay for another 2 hours and then go to another one and stay for another 2 hours. Well, now it's great. You may have picked up inventory or you may not have. You may have just wasted 6 hours of your time and only found 4 things. Happens. It's just part of the game, right? But you need to be proactive then when you get home and make sure you're processing the stuff, putting it into a spreadsheet, listing items, sharing, following, whatever it is that you need to do that day needs to be done. So if you're allocating way too much time to one aspect of the business and not enough time to something else, there's an imbalance there. And it's checks and balances, right? It works the same way in any other job that you're in. You can't be spending all of your energy in this location and then forget about everything else that's over here. So that, I think, is the number one most important thing for any reseller. Doesn't matter what platform you sell on. Be organized. And there are different tools out there to help you with that. There's YouTube videos, there's planners, there's apps, there's all these different tools that are also free. that you can use to help improve your skills. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone is naturally organized. It just doesn't happen that way. I'm not even naturally organized. I've become more organized as time goes on. Do I have a characteristic or a trait in me that makes me a little more organized? Yeah, I do. I'm very type A. I mean, I'm a Capricorn. That's just how it is. But I've also developed certain skills for myself that works best for me. So let's move on to tip number 2. Okay, characteristic or trait or habit, I guess. Number 2, you need to be consistent. You need to develop consistent behaviors that you can implement on a daily basis for your business. So maybe that means you're listing 5 items a day, or maybe that means you are relisting 5 items a day, or maybe you are sharing, or maybe you're following. Whatever it is, you need to be consistent about it, because that's just how algorithms work, no matter what the platform is. Whether it's a reselling platform, whether it is YouTube, whether it's Instagram, it doesn't matter. The more consistent, the more active you are, the better you do in the algorithm. You almost get like a boost, right? You get bumped up. The least active you are, the least amount of time you spend on certain aspects of the business, you're not going to see the rewards of it. Now, is that always true? No, because you could not be active for 2 or 3 days and then get a ton of sales too. That's happened. That's possible. However, research has shown, and by research I mean personal experience, the more consistent you are with your behaviors, the more you reap the benefits of it all. So I know it can be hard, but consistency and organization kind of go hand in hand, which is why they're my first 2 tips. In order to be consistent, you need to be organized. And if you are organized, then you'll be consistent within your behaviors. I guess it's kind of self-explanatory. Number 3, stop comparing yourself. That's really it. Just stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Focus on yourself, and you'll be successful. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't listen to what other people are saying if it doesn't follow your motto and the way you want to run your business. Just do what makes you happy and what brings you the most joy out of your business. And that's it. Nothing else matters. Only you do. So keep that in mind. You will see a bunch of hype on social media. You will see a bunch of hype on YouTube. You'll see it everywhere. It's okay. People are allowed to sing their praises. I know I have. You have too. It's fine. However, it's not what everyone has to follow. It's suggestions. It might be beneficial for this other individual's business, but don't follow, mimic, or feel intimidated by it. Like, just be you. Plain and simple. Just be who you are. Number 4, a habit that I need to develop, or get better at, I should say. Creating an inventory system. Say it a little louder for those in the back. I am awful at this. I have a system. It's not great. I track my items. Also not great at it. And I think it's just something that I didn't do from the beginning, or I did, but I didn't do it well in the beginning. And it's now become a bad habit, not a good habit, for me to just kind of, I'm just going to leave it over there. I'm going to ignore it because it's not that important, right? It is. The great thing is that Poshmark does offer the inventory spreadsheet. Sorry if you hear all the birds. They're chirping away. Which is helpful. And I've started adding in my cost of goods on Poshmark because that's a feature that they've included, that you can add the cost of goods in when you're creating a new listing or when you're relisting or whatever. You can just go in. There's a little thing you can click that says hide details or see details. Click on that and you can put in a SKU, cost of goods, any additional information, all that kind of stuff. So I've been relying on the Poshmark inventory spreadsheet for a while now because I kind of let my own go to the wayside. So what my plan is, and what I think anyone could do if they haven't been following this protocol of tracking inventory that is apparently very essential to a reselling business, is to download the inventory spreadsheet use that to import into your own spreadsheet that you're going to keep, adjust the columns, adjust the headings, whatever it is that you need to do, and then you are up to date on everything. And if you're already inputting your cost of goods on Poshmark, that's already uploading as well. Yeah, so I just need to get better at that. I am awesome at processing the inventory, photographing, listing, cross-listing, all that kind of stuff. What I'm not good at is inputting that information of what I just got into a spreadsheet in a timely manner. And I need to do that. That's my goal. Starting now. I need to do it. It's a habit I need to put into my own practice. And maybe you're great at that. And that's awesome. I wish I was you. And number 5. You need to stay up to date with what's selling on each platform. Not necessarily what fashion trends, which can be helpful on Poshmark, but what is selling on each platform. Is it blouses? Is it jeans? Is it electronics? Is it kitchenware? I mean, there's so many different things that could be selling, right? You need to find either that application's blog posts, or some apps have it listed within their platform. When you first sign on, you can see what's selling, what are the brands that are doing well, and yeah, so you need to just be aware of that and implement that into your business. It doesn't mean you need to follow it 100%, but it is helpful to know that. I will say though, just from personal experience, that on Poshmark, it is helpful to know what trends are kind of in and what the big retailers and fashion institutes are putting out there. What are the models wearing on the runway? It is helpful to know that information so that you know what styles you should be picking up for your closet. Poshmark buyers are typically a little, I guess, I don't know, this sounds weird, but they're a little trendier. They know what's in, what's not in. Not that they don't on eBay or Mercari or any other app, but it just seems to be a trend within the Poshmark app, is that the buyer is looking for the newest item that is selling in the retail stores but at a discounted price. So yeah. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you learned something new, or maybe inspired you to start something. I need to get back to work, and I have no desire to. But if you like this kind of content, and you like me, because that'd be cool, you know, I like friends, so if you want to be my friend, come find me. Hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. I upload videos every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, bye!